when branding, you should ensure that you are building from inside out. Branding is from inside out. What exactly is a brand? Most people think they know. Few people really know. And almost no one knows how to make a good one. Your brand is your customer's perception of you. And how can you give them a good impression? It's through the thoughts you provoke, the impression you leave. Like they always say, first impression matters, yeah? But building a brand is not just about the first impression. Building a brand is about creating a lasting impression. So even when they come to you like hundreds of times to get your services or your products, you still treat them just like the first time. Branding is the feeling you to your customers, to your viewers, experience you create. In case you're building a personal brand, the beliefs you yourself represent, the culture you breathe, intention you provide, the picture you paint, and the promises you make. How can you create a perfect brand? It's two ways. You can decide to create a boring experience or an exciting experience for your customers. You can also decide to create a clear image or a confusing image. It's either a voice that connects with your clients or your customers, or a voice that doesn't connect. It's that you're giving them a positive or a negative feeling towards your brand. So I would advise you, running a business can be quite draining and frustrating. Customers would frustrate you. But trust me, customers are always right. Give them a message they can understand. Learn to always create exciting experiences. Learn to adapt and create a culture that they can also adapt to. And to create an image that is clear. And when it comes to your designs that are straightforward and not confusing. And let them have a positive feeling towards your brand. And how do you do that? Through your communication, through your discounts, through the values that you give. Always keep to your promise. Your branding clarifies what is it that you offer that makes you a better choice from your competitors. Your business branding is the first thought that comes to people's mind when they mention your brand. When creating a brand, your brand name is more than your logo, because the brand shows everything. It shows your customer services, the aesthetics, the organized platforms, the brand colors, and every other thing that associates with the business, with the brand. So when branding, you should ensure that you are building from inside out. Branding is from inside out. It is what you do within. It is the efforts you put within that will determine the results that would be perceived out there. So the way you respond to your customers, the way you invest in your products and your deliverables, that is your services, the way you give them value, the way you put them first, the way you also invest in your employee, the culture that you create in an organization, the aesthetics of the environment, how your customers feel when they walk into your store, your packaging, things you should consider while building a brand. Big companies spend a lot on branding. So your small business can only be that big business that you want it to be if you have a good branding. Because your branding is the only thing that differentiates you out there and makes you stand out from your competitors. Your branding clarifies what is it that you offer that makes you a better choice from your competitors.